900 BC. You have just been born. But unlike almost every child in the ancient world, your future isn't decided by your parents. It is decided by Sparta. There are no celebrations, no gifts, no joyful family gatherings. Instead, Spartan elders carefully inspect your body. Every limb, every muscle, every sign of weakness is examined. Ancient writers claim that infants considered too weak or severely deformed could be abandoned on the slopes of Mount Taygetus. While modern historians debate how often this actually happened, one thing is beyond dispute. Sparta valued strength above everything else. If you pass the inspection, you are allowed to live. Congratulations. Your life has just become unimaginably difficult. For the next 7 years, you remain with your family. Your father is rarely home. Like every Spartan citizen, he spends most of his life training with fellow warriors or serving in military campaigns. Instead, your mother becomes your first teacher. But don't imagine bedtime stories or a peaceful childhood. Spartan mothers are among the toughest women in Greece. They teach discipline before comfort, courage before fear, and duty before happiness. Every lesson has a single purpose: to prepare you for war. From your earliest years, you're reminded of one famous Spartan saying, "Come back with your shield," or on it. It isn't encouragement, it's an expectation. Return victorious or return dead. Cowardice is never an option. As you grow older, you begin watching the older boys marching through the streets. Their heads are shaved. Their bodies are covered in scars. They walk in perfect formation. They never complain. They never smile. Everyone respects them. Soon, you will become one of them. Then, your 7th birthday arrives. For most children, it's another year of growing up. For you, it's the end of childhood. State officials remove you from your family. There are no emotional farewells. Your parents cannot refuse. From this moment onward, you no longer belong to your family. You belong to Sparta. You enter the Agoge, perhaps the most feared military education system ever created. This isn't a school. It's a machine designed to turn boys into soldiers. The instructors have one responsibility: find every weakness and eliminate it. The first thing you notice is the silence. Nobody speaks unless spoken to. Every movement follows strict discipline. Every mistake receives immediate punishment. Sometimes a beating, sometimes public humiliation, sometimes both. Obedience matters more than intelligence. Discipline matters more than talent. Comfort doesn't exist. You're given one rough woolen cloak. One for the entire year. Summer, winter, rain, cold. There are no spare clothes, no blankets, no soft beds. The Spartans believe comfort creates weakness. Weakness gets soldiers killed. Shoes? Forget them. You walk barefoot everywhere, across rocks, across gravel, across frozen ground, across burning earth. Eventually your feet become so hardened that pain simply becomes another part of daily life. Every morning begins before sunrise. Not with breakfast, but with commands. You run for miles. You wrestle. You box. You throw spears. You practice shield formations. You fight. Then you do it all again. Day after day. Month after month. Year after year. Every exercise is preparing you for one thing: the battlefield. Unlike Athens, where children study philosophy, mathematics, and poetry, your education is very different. You learn only enough reading and writing to understand military orders. Instead, you're taught discipline, obedience, endurance, and something the Spartans become famous for: speaking as little as possible. Short, sharp, precise. Even today, concise speech is called laconic, named after Laconia, the homeland of Sparta. Then comes the hunger. You're never given enough food, not because Sparta is poor, because hunger is part of the lesson. A hungry soldier learns to survive. You're encouraged to steal food whenever you can. But there's one rule: never get caught. If you steal successfully, nothing happens. If you're caught, you're whipped, not because you stole, because you failed. As the years pass, the training becomes even harsher. Older boys constantly challenge you. Fights happen almost daily. Bruises become normal. Broken bones aren't unusual. Nobody asks whether you're injured. If you can stand, you're expected to continue. Pain isn't an excuse. It's part of your education. Then you turn 12. life somehow becomes even harder. Your rations become smaller. You still own only one cloak, even during winter. Your bed disappears completely. Instead, you walk to the banks of the Eurotas River. Using only your bare hands, you pull reeds from the ground. No tools, no knives. You spread them across the floor and sleep on them every night. Cold, hard, uncomfortable. Exactly as Sparta intended. By now, you're stronger than most grown men living in other Greek city-states. You can run farther, fight longer, endure more pain, and survive with less food. But Sparta still doesn't consider you a warrior. Not yet. Because at 15 years old, your real test is only just beginning.